Welcome back to Quinte Connection. Thanks for joining us. Well, our theater profile continues on this half-hour episode. Great to talk to Russ up at the Aaron Theater in downtown Campbellford. Now the focus is Tweed and Company Theater. Tim Porter joins us to talk about their summer lineup. So Tim, great to meet you. Thanks for taking the time.
Oh, you as well. Thank you for having me.
Tweed and Company Theater, how did things get started and what locations do you manage?
Yeah, so I founded the company in 2009 with the goal of presenting more professional theater in Eastern Ontario and also more original Canadian content in music theater specifically, and giving opportunities to emerging artists that maybe haven't existed in the past. So we now have grown significantly over the last few years. We own and operate the Marble Arts Center in Tweed, as well as the Tweed and Company Outdoor Stage, which is in Memorial Park in Tweed. And now since 2022, we have also managed the Village Playhouse in Bancroft.
Are you from the Bay of Quinte region? I mean, why focus on that area of Ontario specifically?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I am from Tweed, so went to high school in Belleville at St. Teresa, and then started my acting career at the Sterling Festival Theatre in their young company under Caroline Smith. So that's my passion for theater grew here in the region, and there used to be this map of professional theaters that the Ontario Association of Professional Theaters produced, and there was a giant hole in that map from kind of Port Hope to Ottawa, basically, when you were north of the 401 corridor. So we just saw huge potential. To this day in this region. In Hastings County, we are the only professional theater company. And then in Ontario Highlands, which is our tourism region, which goes from Haliburton to Ottawa down to Belleville up to Algonquin Park, we are also the only professionally registered theater company. So there was a large geographic need.
What's the response been like, especially the last year and a bit? Because I mean, I saw Core Blund at the Bancroft Playhouse, and I would have never thought I'd see Core Blund all the way up in Bancroft.
Yeah, the response has been incredible. The audience, both communities are very supportive. We also have established a reputation with artists and touring musicians as a venue that's clean, well managed, will sell out most of the time. So we have been able to lure some incredible artists. We had Daniel Champagne in Tweed. We had Dan Mangan last year as well. Core Blund, like you mentioned. There's some other exciting ones that we're in chats with right now, and some awesome acts coming up this year.
In the short term, Tim, Alice in Wonderland, the big thing coming up performance-wise. Walk us through where that's going to be and tickets and everything else.
Yeah, so our big objective still is original Canadian musical theater and Canadian musical theater, or musical theater in general. So we still we produce a large season of summer musical productions, great big musical productions. This year, it's Alice in Wonderland is the first production, which is a Bad Hats Theatre production. They're a company based out of Toronto. It was a 6-time Dora award-winning show. They did it the last 3 years in a row at the Distillery District Soul Pepper Theatre in downtown Toronto, and it sold out its run every year. It is a phenomenal production. That is in Tweed the first week of July, and in Bancroft the middle 2 weeks of July. And then the next big show in the summer is Jersey Boys, which is the Broadway smash hit. We're very excited about that show. That plays for 1 week in Tweed in early August, and then 2 weeks in Bancroft, and then we potentially will extend. I think we probably will. And then we have the Rocky Horror Show in the fall, which we're very excited about. That show performances are selling out already. It's been very popular. That'll play end of October around Halloween in Tweed, and then the following week in Bancroft. And then we have a Christmas pantomime every year. This year's performance is Hook, which we are also very excited about.
Nice. What has it been like luring these acts away from the GTA and focusing on a Bancroft or a Tweed? Some of these artists, as we've seen, really filling their cross-Ontario schedules with these stops.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So the same thing applies to our professional theater mentality as it does to touring musicians. When they're routing a show, obviously it's beneficial for them to have a stop between their gig in Ottawa and their gig in Toronto, or, closer to home, obviously Kingston and Peterborough. Market Hall in Peterborough is a bigger venue. So we've been very lucky with working with those agents and booking houses to say, we have this great little venue where you're pretty much guaranteed a crowd, and in a rural community halfway between these places that you're going. So we kind of, in Bancroft in particular, we don't cross over with a lot of the other bigger markets. there's not much audience pulling from big cities. So it's nice for the artists, it's nice for us. It's been pretty awesome.
This summer for the outdoor stage in Tweed, what's happening? Is music focused still, and when will that start?
Yeah, we just have 2 big concerts that we're producing, and then there's a lot of community events, Tweed Lions Club Music in the Park, that happen throughout the summer. But we're doing 2 big shows, and we did a big shift this year to offer those shows totally free. A pillar of the company is that live arts and culture be as affordable and accessible as possible. So working with our municipality and county and some other supporters, we're dedicated to making those concerts free of charge or by donation only. So the first one is June 22nd, and that is a Taylor Swift tribute show with a full band. We're very excited about that show. Jessica Wilson, who's performed with our company quite a bit, is the headliner for that. And then in the fall, we have the Practically Hip, which is Canada's #1 Tragically Hip tribute band. They're playing near the end of September as part of the Tweed Harvest Festival.
Oh, fabulous. Now we've all got to go see those 2 shows for sure.
Yeah.
So, Tim, tickets, summer membership passes, how is it working right now?
Yeah, everything goes through our website, or you can go through our website, which is tweedandcompany.com, all spelled out. We also have a box office. Our phone number is widely available on Google search, website, etc. And then you can pop into venues in person. We update our hours regularly. We haven't done it yet for this month, but we do have regular box office hours in both locations as well.
Well, clearly lots going on, and it's so great to really highlight this area of Ontario. Once again, Tim Porter from Tweed and Company Theatre. Tim, congratulations on this. Thanks so much for kind of filling the gaps of our summer schedule, and look forward to seeing what's happening later on this summer. So thanks so much.
Thank you. Thanks for all your support.